In Eastenders, Whitney Dean keeps a shocking secret from Zack, involving neglected child Brittany. As tensions rise, Zack's past and Brittany's history intersect, revealing deeper complexities. Meanwhile, Priya's daughter Avani meddles in her love life, and Miriam Margolyes sparks controversy with blunt comments on race. Sharon Watts' return is confirmed, promising more drama. Spoilers for Eastenders: Whitney Dean is hiding something shocking from Zack. Broadcasts on BBC One on Wednesday, March 27, 2024, at 7:30 p.m. In the Eastenders episode airing on Wednesday, Whitney Dean is concealing something from her partner Zack Hudson. Since coming back to Walford, Whitney Dean and her partner Zack Hudson have not been on good terms. When pregnant Whitney arrived with her neglected child, Brittany, the soon-to-be father was shocked. Zack was concerned that Whitney's attachment with the young girl, who was staying in Milton Keynes with her stepmother Bianca Jackson, was becoming obsessive. Zack and Whitney tragically lost their first daughter Peach to a genetic illness, so Zack has been eager to focus on the health and well-being of their unborn child. Despite Zack's displeasure, Whitney couldn't let herself abandon Brittany because she had been neglected as a child herself and assured her she would provide her with a home. Zack insists they notify the child's social worker after finding food concealed beneath her bed. After overhearing, Brittany reveals that her drug-addled mother frequently left her malnourished, which causes her to worry about food. Zack softens, taking Brittany to a cookery class at Walford East and discussing his own childhood foster care experience. As this is going on, Whitney answers a call from social services, and when her friend Lauren Branning overhears the main thrust of the chat, she becomes worried. What is happening? After her father Ben Mitchell's shocking arrest during her husband Callum Highway's birthday celebration, Lexi Pierce wants to see how he's doing. It's all a little overwhelming for Lexi when her stepfather Jay Brown takes her to see Ben at the police station. Following a heated exchange, Lexi informs Jay that she is ready to return home. Callum, who is devastated, is not going to see Ben in the square, but he is left thinking after Ben's father, Phil Mitchell, begs him not to give up on him. Ben's mother Kathy Cotton goes to the Mitchells to confront Phil after learning that he appears to be withholding information from her regarding Ben's detention. What is Phil keeping hidden? Avani Nandra Hart, Priya's daughter, has tried to meddle in her romantic life, and Priya is not amused. Avani came up with a plan to get rid of stallholder Martin Fowler so that Priya could spend more time with his father, Ravi Gulati, when Priya set up a date with Martin. Ravi advises Priya to go on a date with Martin at Walford East and disregard their daughter's interference, even if Avani seems determined to get her parents back together. Since Avani's elder brother Nugget Gulati was born, Ravi and Priya have not been together, and until recently, Ravi was unaware that he had a daughter. Priya is overjoyed when Martin says yes, when she invites him to supper. Their date goes considerably more well this time, and they quickly get comfortable with one another. Is Ravi really as cool with Priya going on a date as he seems, even if he can see them laughing and chatting? In addition, Yolanda Truman tries to get to the bottom of Denzel Dane's problems, but he won't open up to her, and she won't give him his mystery package. Thursday at 7:30 p.m. on BBC One, EastEnders returns. When Miriam Margolyes asks the interviewer, "What are you?" the TV audience gasps. "A little brown, maybe?" Gasps and laughter broke out from the audience. When Miriam Margolyes directly questioned an Australian talk show host about his skin tone, it caused a stir. The 82-year-old British-Australian actress, who gained fame for her portrayal of Professor Sprout in the Harry Potter film series, was questioned by host Waleed Ali, 45, on Thursday about the conflict in Gaza during her visit on the Australian television show The Project. The well-known outspoken actor stated, "Whether you're black or white, it doesn't matter," then directed her gaze to Ali and inquired, "What are you, by the way?" "A little bit brown?" Gasps and giggles broke out from the audience, and Ali looked surprised that she asked. The other panelists, who were a little taken aback by the line of inquiry, started giggling as Ali leaned his head near the desk. After gaining composure, Ali answered, saying, "This is a pretty intriguing question. I've given this a lot of thought. I'm not making that up." He said, "So, I'm Egyptian," to which Margolyes retorted, "Oh really? Which is in Africa," Ali went on. "So, what name do you want for that?" "Oh, fortunate," she retorted, shifting the topic. "I like Egyptians, that's why." I must tell you right now that I support the Palestinians. We have to constantly be honest about who we are because we are Jewish. Do we support or oppose Israel? I exist only for people. Give up. She declared, ceasefire, to cheers from the studio crowd. Laughing at the unexpected interaction, Ali turned to face the camera and said, "Well, I think it's safe to say that conversation did not go as predicted." Margolyes yelled back, "Who the hell cares? It matters." The Independent has reached out to Margolyes' agent for a response. 1 week ago, she advised Harry Potter fans to grow up and get over it. Now, she makes these remarks. In 2 recent interviews, she expressed concern that adult fans of the 25-year-old franchise might not have moved past that point by now. "I believe it's for children, and it was 25 years ago," Margolyes said to One News in New Zealand. "When people tell me they are having a Harry Potter-themed wedding, I do cameos, personalized video messages, and I think, oh my goodness, what is their first night of fun going to be? I'm unable to even consider it. Harry Potter is amazing, and I have so much gratitude for it. It's finished. That's my opinion." After going through puberty, the Call the Midwife star told ABC News Australia, "It's time to forget about it and go on to other things. You should move on from it if your balls have fallen. Proceed to other things, you know," she remarked. "I simply believe that kids should use it. After then, it's time to go on. Celebrate." A major plotline has revealed the long-awaited return of the Eastenders icon. Fans of Eastenders have been in shock since Keanu Taylor was killed, but they couldn't help but notice that one important character has been absent from the show. The drama on Christmas Day revolved around Sharon Watts since Linda Carter had to stab Keanu to free her. But Sharon soon found that the burden of hiding his murder was too much, and she left to live with her best friend Michelle Fowler in Australia. The actress Diane Parrish, who portrays Denise Fox, just shared a new video on social media that implies Sharon's absence might continue for a little longer. Fortunately, fans of the character will be relieved to hear that Sharon will return. In a video that she made for a fan, Diane assembled the other members of the Six and brought up Letitia's absence. "We will have 6, she stated, pointing out that there are currently only 5 of us. Folks, you heard it here, Sharon Watts is coming back." The Six, as Diane called them, thanked admirer Owen Lawrence in the video, which he had recorded after watching the harrowing Christmas Day programs. As they reenacted scenes from his film, they couldn't stop laughing. Actress Kelly Bright, who plays Linda Carter, even said that he ought to be on television, calling him a genius. "It was brilliant, timeless material. We adore it. We enjoyed seeing your film, so thank you," stated Diane. Owen was ecstatic to see the video and said, "Ladies, thank you so much," right away in the comments. "That's unbelievable that you saw that." Fans' reactions to the Six narrative have been enormous, dating all the way back to the first flash-forward episode that hinted at the Christmas Day murder. Many fan theories and conversations about possible outcomes resulted from it, and some fans became so involved that they set up a murder board in the style of a detective in their bedroom in an attempt to predict what would happen. "This is my request for a personalized video message from the Six, Diane, if you're reading this. I adore your work, Queens, very much. It's safe to assume that the drama will go on for some time to come, and we can only speculate as to the extent of the destruction Sharon will return to. Please subscribe our channel.